Welcome back everyone to Let's Play XZR. Hopefully my audio levels are a little bit better. I tried to reduce the loudness, and then the second video I did pretty much made me unlistenable, so I had to redo that. So I'm having to redo this again. But on the side of error, I try to keep it closer to louder. I try to keep the mic louder to the desktop. But anyways, last video I've also realized I had it muted by the end of the video by accident, so I'll try to give a rundown on that. So the last video we went to the mosque here. I think, is it the mosque or no, it's the unorthodox church, I believe. And they recognized us through the feather, and then they told us there's a woman waiting for us at the the instrument building here, which was Rumi. So Rumi we met up with Rumi here, and she told us about the about, I think, someone being captured, and possibly a Fakili. I can't remember anymore at this point, but she told us information, then went off to the one of the castles to investigate, while we're off to figure out who was captured at the prison. So that's what we're going to be doing now. But before we do that, we have to go get equipment and some level ups. So once this guy gets on my way, we can do that, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna get the iron saber, and then we'll go back in. Did I buy it or no? 800. Yeah, okay, we did. Then we're gonna get the iron shield. I don't think we need anything else. This is like a, I think this is like a, I don't know what it is. It's a water, iron, something. I think it's like a drinking thing, like a water bag. I'm not sure though, or like a canister or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have my notes with me. This is a like a song, I believe, one of the biblical verses, which is not useful for us, and it's super expensive, so we won't buy it. As far as items, we will want to buy some narcotics, because there's a boss or two that's going to come up. We'll buy each of one, because I don't remember the effects. But they are useful, and they're cheap, so might as well. So we bought some, let's go down the list. So what I bought was some alcohol, chocolate, and marijuana, and hashishi. So those will help. I don't know. I think one of them allows us to increase our damage, possibly. But they'll be useful at some point, maybe. At the very least, we can test it. Let me save quicker. I think we did save 2. Yeah, okay, save 2. Alright, let's go into the back of this castle now. So we found an entrance at the back, and we went in. So this is combat. I don't know if I showed it in the first video, but in the second video this is, well, obviously this is the second video, but basically this is just how it is. If you've seen XZR 2 or even played the TurboGrafx version, same thing. It's just action oriented, side scrolling. What we want to do is try to position ourselves in a spawning point that will make it a lot easier to farm. Because we need to gain some levels. I think we need to get to level 3, maybe level 4 at best. That'll make things easier. So yeah, that's what we'll do. It's pretty boring in that case, but that's grinding for you. Man, this is slow. We'll get there eventually. You know what? I forgot to do? No wonder it's taking forever. We need to equip this stuff. There we go. Now it should go a little bit quicker. I hope. I mean, it's still gonna take a time, but yeah, there we go. They're dying a little bit quicker now. See, sometimes I forget things. Yeah, they're going quicker now. So yeah, by level 3 we should be relatively safe for the bosses. I think level 5 is like the utmost we need to get before we can actually just go through this dungeon. Go through the dungeon safely, that is. But so we'll just keep on doing this for a while. Okay, we're still at level 2. Yeah, I think we'll just wait until level 3. It's not a big deal. I should get my translation notes out. Like, I can read some text without it, but I may not be able to interpret it quick enough or like reliably enough to be accurate. Like sometimes I can just get it without having to put it into words, or my instincts may not be always correct. You know, it's just how it is when you're learning a language. You can't always understand what's. You're not gonna know everything. Okay, what level are we at now? Okay, we're at level 3. We should be fine. Let's try to break through this cycle here. Then we'll save here, save 3. And then let's go. There's some items up here, I think. So the danger in this but there's they're saying something like I think they're saying like because they were a junkie, basically they were put into the into prison. But I don't know, the Mitai Daze feels like it's asking why, potentially. I'm not sure. Speaking of, I might as well just pull up my translation stuff so I can figure this out. Maybe I should have done this a long time ago. I just hate following the translation, especially when I start to feel like it's not as good as it anymore, because I've improved a lot, but you know, it's still something. Anyways, great, thanks. Let's go back here. That's weird. So this is saying Mitai Daze, but in my notes I have Red Red Tayo. Why is it different? Why do I have 2 different texts here? That doesn't make sense. Whatever. Whatever. I can't fix that. And this person's asking for us to help him get out, to help him out We found some Yankuru, which is like a root, I think, and a $12. Let's kill some people in some chains here. Alright. I think they're just prisoners. So the biggest risk in the side-scrolling dungeons is really just getting caught on things and trapped by enemies. Like if they fall on top of you, it can sometimes lock you into a stun. You can't do anything about it, and you have to restart. And that's why I typically try to save or screen change, so I'm not losing progress. He doesn't say anything. I don't think this guy does either. Nope. Okay, we need to get up here onto this floor and then face this boss here, which we'll save on. We might be able to do it without any narcotics. Okay. He says, this fencer exclaims, "What are you doing, idiot? I will cut you down," basically. I probably should have phrased that better, but regardless. See, on this, for this boss, we want to jump under him and try to slash downward, like that. So we found a red key. Okay, now here's a dangerous spot. We might get caught under the stairs here. God, the enemy placement's the worst. Now we'll go in here. There should be another boss, I think. Yeah, and then we'll save again. Alright, the robed man here says, "And you are? I'll dice you in our prisoner's next meal. Tonight we feast." And we gotta not die. So the challenge is to dodge his knives. And he will mimic your position. So we gotta be careful in that, and we need to sort of get on this lane. There we go. Now we can hit him. And he'll eventually die. Come on. Taking a little longer than I anticipated. Why isn't he dying? Is he getting injured at all? No, nothing. It looks like he's getting damaged. There you go. So we got the white key. So far, so good. So now we gotta get to the very bottom of the dungeon here. In this box we have chocolate, which I still don't know what it does. We should try to experiment at some point. I think this is... So this key doesn't match, so we can't go in this building yet. I don't know if we can in this section. I think he says something here. Nope, there's not. Okay. And this is a $34, nice. Alright, so we found a prisoner. Ah, don't hurt me, I swear, I won't do many more drugs. You've come to help me? No, I'm simply a traveling merchant, but since you asked, halfway from here towards Zakros Mountain, I encountered an odd magic-using beggar one night. In truth, I received some drugs from the beggar. As for how he said he was going, well, I'll surely appreciate the help. So he pretty much tells us that he has met Fakili, likely, anyways. There's nothing in that chest. So we've done this mission now. We just gotta get back out. I don't think we can get in this building just yet, this part here. Nah. I'm not sure of the conditions. I don't know where you would get that key if you can. But that's okay. I don't think it's necessary. Because this triggers, because really we don't need to go here. I don't think it's like a starting dungeon. It just helps you gain some levels. A lot of your quests, I think a lot of the main plot transitions is the, is Rumi related. This is mostly a red herring, I think. But it's nice to have. So we'll see. What do we do next? I guess we have to talk to some places. I guess we need to go back to the bar, actually. So let's pull up the guide to Alcut here that I have. What is the bar called again? The Bacchus Bar, I think. Yeah, Tavern Bacchus. All right. All right. Let's see what he has to say. What else have you come back for? You want to help that guy? Well, I'll let you on a secret. There's a back entrance to the prison. Okay, he's telling us about the back entrance. From there is your way in. Now that'll be $50. Which we won't pay for because we already figured out. Bacchiaro. So he's telling us a fucking moron, basically. Is this? I think he's saying like this. Okay, and now he's also telling us that the fee doubles next time. I forgot about that part. All right, so now it's $100. Don't think we need to. Yeah, this is mostly hints. We don't need to go through all these. So we'll just piss him off with some more. I think we don't really need to do anything else. I forgot where... No, he's telling us, still telling us that we have forsaken them, basically, for going into the unorthodox church. Maybe if we go to the unorthodox church here. Nah, they're just saying the same thing that they said yes last time. So there's nothing to do there. Rumi is gone, so there's gonna be no dialogue here. She's just gonna tell us that she's not here. Yeah, she still hasn't returned. But we can buy a recorder or a harp. But we don't need any of that, so we'll just leave. Alright, so our next course is gonna be the tunnels, I think. Which I might call it a video from that point. So we're gonna be coming here now. Let's just talk around. So this guy tells us that the river across is he's telling us that he wants to go across the river, but he doesn't have any money. This is the only way in. I think the ferryman here is like super expensive. I don't think I can pay for it. Oh, it's not that bad. To cross the river, we would have to pay 15,000. It's not worth it. I mean, I guess technically I could. Oh yeah, definitely we could. But what's the fun of that? Exploring this has future implications. I think there's different rooms to. I don't know. There's rooms. There's a bunch of rooms in this one. I might make this its own video though. We're probably going to have to gain some levels anyways, so we'll just kill time this way. Possibly try out some narcotics. So we got a hunchback and a some kind of creature thing. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the monsters are kind of weird. Alright, are we level 4? Yes, we are. Okay. So, I'm gonna save 2 here. Let's try out these items. What does chocolate do? I don't know if it did anything. So 23, 8, 32, 16. If it did something, I don't know. I think that's a healing item, the Yankaru, so we won't touch that. Hashishi should be 32, 23. I don't know either. Well, that didn't do anything either. It could have an effect on other. Could have different effects too. I don't know what it is. My heart rhythm hasn't seemed to change at all. Alcohol, let's see what that does. Alcohol does nothing. I guess it's all healing items, I have no idea. Ooh, something's happening. What about marijuana? So that also doesn't have an effect on my stats per se. It could very well give us like it might give us like certain effects. So maybe no damage, but could also give us instant kills. We don't really know. Sometimes it can give us regeneration. But yeah, like I have no idea what it's doing though. Other than giving me weird screen effects. Well anyways, I'll call this a video. Have a nice day.